All right. All right. Hello. Hello. Hello, beautiful people. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Hope everyone's having a great day. I hope everyone is having a great day. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm almost done setting everything up. Hey, Zeus. W's in the chat for Zeus. What up, bro? Thank you for the gloves. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get it cranked up here. We're going to get it started. I think we're set there. All right. All right. Guys, we're going to lock in. If you don't mind, tap the screen, share the live, do all the wonderful things, right? Go ahead and send your daily heart me. Also, can we knock out the 1 cent gift goal? It's the love you very much. Go ahead and knock those out. Let's get into the intro. Zeus, this one's for you.
You stepped in a box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah, step in it.
Hello.
Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff so you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna sparring?
What's going on?
I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down.
It's a beautiful day. How's yours?
Or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat.
Aww.
You talk slick, but you ain't got source.
You're
Just
sad,
vibes,
Mishi.
power,
You're
force.
sad.
I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Yeah. Step in if you dare. Get hard
It's
like
good to
a
be
punch
seen.
in the
Hello.
air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah.
One
wrong move, get cooked real quick. No
You know,
cap, no
maybe I
shield.
can't match you, whatever. Guess what? Guess what I can do, though? I can mute you. And what's weird is that you follow me.
Santana.
How about that?
Now
Now you don't get to speak.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna
Hey.
sparring with Santana? Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
It's definitely not a safe place. This is definitely not a safe place. Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. Get in the box. Listen, Trump supporters, it's Friday. Hey, Jess, it's Friday, right? Listen, you should have, maybe some of you have already started with that liquid courage. Go ahead and use some of that liquid courage and get in the box. Democrats love crime, and that's why they lost. Yeah, I hear you. Hey, listen, bud, guess what? Get in the box. You know what's funny? Trump supporters, you may not know this, right? You may not know this, but the thing is that you don't get to yip yap in my chat. You don't. You can get in the box. You can get in the, literally you have an express pass to get in the box. It's going good, lovely. How about your Friday? It's going good. You literally have an express pass to get in the box. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. Listen, we are looking for some debates. And more than anything, I have to know, Trump supporters, MAGA, how do you feel about Donald Trump looking to turn the United States into a military state? It doesn't seem very America, right? It seems like Donald Trump is literally trying to force his way on us. Yeah, I know how that sounded when I said it, and it's a whole thing. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 8,000 likes. As soon as we get the likes up to 8,000 likes, we will open up the box. Go ahead and do it. He wants to make America safe. Oh, you think so? Okay, cool. Hey, get in the box. Get in the box. Literally, I don't want to hear you from the chat. I need to know how he's trying to make America safe. I'm going to go ahead and mute you because I want to give you an express pass to the actual panel. I need to know how. Doesn't make sense. Also, I'm just going to go on record and saying, there's no way that you put Colonel Sanders in charge of the chicken coop. You just don't do it. You don't. You absolutely don't. And for you Trump supporters, if you believe that, I have a bridge in Brooklyn I would like to sell you. Is it pronounced Appalachian?
It's pronounced Appalachian, as in the Appalachian Mountains.
That's what I thought, but for some reason it looks like. I'm sorry, it's hard to see. I was about to say that's wild that you had to play on word. Appalachian. How are you?
I'm okay, but you seem to love censorship. You must be an authoritarian.
I love censorship. Oh, you mean that you yip yapping in my comments? Yeah, I do. I love that. I absolutely love that.
Well, you're probably a Democrat then.
Yeah, I am. But what I actually love more is when people who are big and bold in the chat grow a sack and get in the box. So that's what I actually love. The reason why I'm for quote unquote censorship, especially in my TikTok live, is because Trump supporters, people like you actually get the spotlight. You get the middle of the ring. You get the actual shine. Why would you want to actually sit in the cheap seats and run your mouth when you can do it in front of everyone? That's weird.
Actually, I'm an independent.
Who did you vote for?
Democrat.
Who did you vote
for?
I
voted for Trump because I got sick of your fascism.
Then you're a Trump supporter.
Yeah, and you're a fascist.
You don't even know. What are the 14 tenets of fascism? Appalachia, don't run. Come back, bud. When you swipe out of the app, if you can't see me, then I can't hear you. Even if you kind of have like the small box or whatever, if you swipe out of the app, if you can't see me, I can't hear you. And if you're trying to run, that's also not how you run. If you thought that you were going to chicken out and leave, that's not how you do it. You don't do it that way. If you're going to actually chicken out and leave, you have to actually, there you go. You have to hit the button, or, you have to completely go. Well, this is starting off to be super interesting. Let's keep it going. Again, guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Reckless, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, no. I just heard that only join if a Trump supporter thing.
I'll drop you down. I appreciate you.
But I'm Canadian also.
Also, only join if you're an American citizen. Only join if you're an American citizen. I'm sorry, I'm not talking to our neighbors to the north. I appreciate you, but I'm not. Ella, are you a Trump supporter?
This meeting will be another meeting.
I don't think Ella meant to join. Truth, you said martial law is needed in blue states. Cool. Hey, get in the box and tell me about it. If you can't, guess what? You don't get the yip yap in my chat. It doesn't work that way. Like, I don't know what you guys really think, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't. That's weird. It's weird that you guys think for some reason that you get to actually talk from the chat.
So,
Wong, how are you?
Living the dream.
All right. Wong, are you a Trump supporter?
I voted for the guy.
Okay. Wong, question for you. Before I even really get into it, what's with the profile picture and the actual name?
It's an actual name. I don't see why you have a problem with it. It's my aunt's name.
It's your aunt's name. Are you white?
Yeah. No. I'm sorry. Do I got to speak in a racist Asian accent?
I mean, if you wanted to be xenophobic, then you could. But I'm just trying to say, keep it funky.
I didn't know you could be.
Are you a white man? Yes or no?
I'm not a white man.
Okay.
The government assigned me yellow.
Well, the government didn't assign you yellow. That's weird. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into it. Wong, question for you. Do you know who I am?
Nope.
You don't? Okay, cool. So if you don't know who I am, I'm assuming you also don't know what this is, right?
What, this live?
Kind of, yeah. The whole thing, the totality of the live. Don't worry about it. Listen,
I mean, I've seen like a lot of these like shit on Trump lives. I mean, this is nothing new.
Okay. Yeah, you might have seen some quote unquote shit on Trump lives, but you ain't seen no shit on Trump live like this one. Hey, would you mind if I give you a proper introduction to not only who I am, but what this is?
Sure, go ahead, my friend.
Perfect. One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Is that open to fair use now?
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you support Donald Timothy Trump, we are only looking for some debates. Guys, please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not looking to speak with friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. If you are a friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's get the likes up to 50,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to about 50 shares as well. Also, guys, if you like to support the live, you can do so at Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Thanks for the ground, Purdy. Or if you're over on YouTube, what up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? If you're over on YouTube, make sure you like that stream. And also, you can send a YouTube super chat just like Jonna, who sent a $10 YouTube super chat to say, happy Friday, about to go to the gym, just wanted to show some support. Jonna, you are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for that $10 YouTube super chat. All right, Wong, got a question for you.
So,
how do you feel about Donald Timothy Trump looking to turn the United States into a military state?
I don't think it'll happen, but, you know, he can try.
Why don't you think it'll happen?
Because, well, you see, you have two types of people. You have the people who go to like protests and wave signs around, you know, things like that, you know, like, oh, we got to show our voice, right? Then you got people like me who are going to Home Depot buying fertilizer and stump remover and mixing it with sugar. I mean, there's a fine definition. There's a thin line between traitor and patriot. Am I right?
And you think that you're a patriot? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think that American people should be able to do whatever they want to do as long as everybody consents, right? So like thievery, you know, theft, obviously someone doesn't consent to that. You know, don't do that. But yeah, I mean, if you want to wake up in the morning and, you know, do a line of Bolivian marching powder, you know, that should be your American right. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, I think so. Right. I definitely think that there is a lot to that. Even more so, there's a lot to being able to actually live a happy, safe, and prosperous life. Right. So yeah.
Well, what do you define as safe, my friend?
Well, safe means not necessarily having to worry about threats from others, not necessarily have to worry about threats from your government, not necessarily have to worry about threats from your environment that can be controlled, things like that.
So, well, threats from your environment. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, like threats in the sense of having a supercomputer placed in your local or in your vicinity that pollutes your air, or you know, like threats from the local pipes that are rusted out so bad that your water is brown for years or undrinkable for years, things like that. Or living in areas that are food swamps or food deserts, designated to actually disenfranchise the marginalized even more, those types of things.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the food deserts. Did you hear about?
I got one other quick question for you before we get into it.
So is this just going to be 50 questions and me try to?
No, it's going to be one. It's going to be one.
Okay.
Are you really a Trump supporter?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a libertarian, but I voted for him. It's a better choice.
Okay.
Also, I like making white women mad, and the memes, beautiful.
That's weird.
Worth it.
What do you mean?
Oh, like white women lost their shit when he won. Like, it's pretty funny.
Well, I mean, I guess quote unquote white women lost their shit, even though they voted for him at a higher clip than for Kamala Harris. But even more than that, with them quote unquote losing their shit, I mean, like literally all of us are losing our shit.
All I'm saying is the septum piercing theory is just proving its point. Like, it's
I hear you. So the reason why I said, hey, are you really a Trump supporter, is because you have a pretty wild post on your page, and I got a couple of like, hey, I think this guy's a troll. So I'm just trying to gauge, are you actually sincere or are you a troll?
Okay. So what is the post?
It's the one with you, Donald Trump, sitting in a diaper, wearing a diaper, eating tacos.
What's wrong with that? I like to sit in my underwear and drink beer.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I don't think that, a Trump supporter would actually post that.
I think some do, just like some Trump supporters criticize his decisions that he's made in office. I mean, it's not really.
Wait. Hold on. Say that again.
I said just like
some Trump supporters do what?
Criticize decisions that he has made.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
You know for a fact that Trump supporters do not criticize Trump's decision. Like, that's one of the biggest problems that I have with Trump, with MAGA, with Trump supporters, is that they actually refuse to hold him accountable. That's not true.
Hey, I bring out the Epstein files, my guy. Hold him accountable. There you go.
Yeah.
Damn, you got one right here. Hey, if he diddled kids, put him in prison.
That's not true at all. So
how is that not true? I just told you.
Yeah, hold on.
I just told you out of my own mouth.
Sorry, I got one thing.
I think anybody who diddles kids should.
So the overwhelming premise behind Donald Trump and his support from his base.
Mm-hmm.
The support from his base is they have unwavering loyalty. That's why you see people like Charlie Kirk looking to actually support him and shift the narrative. You have Donald Trump even coming out directly himself saying that if you're still talking about the Epstein files, then you're not an actual Trump supporter. Like, literally, they have these litany tests, right? And if you don't pass the loyalty test, if you don't pass the quote unquote purity test, then you get exiled from the party. And so more people end up falling in line.
Doesn't it seem like kind of crazy that that's like back in high school when you would wear like a certain band or artist t-shirt, and then those kids would come over to you and say, oh, you're not a true fan, name every song, right? Like that kind of seems like that. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing with like Democrats too, like they do that stuff too.
Give me an example.
Well, would you ever date a trans woman?
If I was attracted to a trans woman, yes.
Okay, pre-op or post-op? Or would that not matter for you?
Oh, sorry. I never thought that far. I don't have an opinion.
See, there's a lot of trans people that believe that if you, as a straight man, I'm sorry, I'm assuming, it's 2025, that you as a straight man. But
just FYI, not only am I a straight hit man, but I'm also married. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you.
So if you don't want to date a pre-op trans woman, one that still has the male plumbing down there, then you are in fact transphobic. Would you agree with that statement?
I'm a little confused as far as why you're bringing up people.
What I'm saying is
community.
that
Hold on. Follow this thought for me for a second. So you, in response to saying that the Trump administration, Donald Trump specifically, won't be held accountable because of the Epstein files, which is literally a court.
I think you should be held accountable for it.
Sure, but hold on. A court settled case where Jeffrey Epstein abused and trafficked kids, and he was a pedophile, followed by the actual covering up and all this other stuff. like you're trying to equate that to the actual.
What I'm trying to equate is that everybody.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me address something real quick. Sure. Hey, chat. If you're new here, please remember the rules. We don't report anyone. We don't do that. We take care of the actual live. So I need everyone, if you don't mind, locked in, tapping the screen, knocking out the gift goal. It's the little finger hearts. Do all the wonderful things. Please do all the wonderful things. Allow me to take charge of the actual panel. I promise you, I don't need you to quote unquote report. It's not needed. We got it. All right. With that being said, I'm sorry, finish your point.
Oh yeah. So every side does these types of things where it's like, oh, if you don't blindly follow or believe everything, and that's what I was trying to point out, is there are TikTok lives, and what I can do is I can add you, and even like I'll link you in like some of those lives about the trans topic, because they've popped up on my live feed as well.
Oh wait, that's what I was gonna say. I'm sorry, that's what I was gonna say. Why are you trying to equate that to something that literally there's a court litigated case of Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not stating one is worse than the other, or one is just as bad, or that whole, well, this side does it, so it's okay. All of it is, what I'm trying to point out is that everybody is doing the whole, oh, if you don't support, then obviously you're not a real MAGA supporter. So someone like me who voted for him but doesn't agree on certain things, I guess I'm not in the cult, or like, am I in the cult by proxy? You know, like there are a lot of people who voted for him who can have opinions of their own, you know, because opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has one.
Actually,
right?
Opinions are like Escalades. Everybody has one. That's what Jeezy said. But listen, this is the thing, right? I think it's not an actual equivalency, right? I mean, the fact that you are sitting here trying to make it as if the quote unquote left has a litmus test when it comes to accepting people of the queer community, specifically the
no. I'm not referring to like the litmus test of the queer community.
Hold on. Let me finish my point.
Exactly.
The reason why I say it's not equivalent as far as what happens on the left and the right is that literally Donald Trump, his administration, and also the people that support him have vilified, crucified, and actually exiled people unless they actually turn back to the MAGA cult. I'll give you examples. You can talk about the way that they treated Mitt Romney and voted him out of office. Sure. The way that they vilified Mitt Romney and pushed him out of office. Or you can look at the way that Kyle Rittenhouse was really mad at Trump and turned away because of the actual restrictions he was looking to put on 2A, and they bullied him into actually accepting Trump again. Can you give me one example where the left did something similar to those things?
Yeah, I can. I just don't have them off the top of my head, but I will gladly send you the stuff and organize it.
Or Google
I don't mind doing that.
Go ahead and look for it right now. Find an example. I mean, like, I have millions, not millions, but lots of examples like that.
What about the one chick that was in the Disney Star Wars who got canceled for not putting her pronouns in her bio? That would be an example.
What you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, they just settled that lawsuit.
What
yeah,
lawsuit?
She got fired because she refused to put her pronouns in her bio. The one wrestling chick that was in the Disney thing. Yeah, they just settled that lawsuit.
Hold on. Are you talking about Sasha Banks or her name now is Michelle Monet?
No. They're saying Gina. That's her name.
And you said that she got fired because she wouldn't put her pronouns? I don't think that's
people were telling her to put her pronouns like on her social media, and she's like, I'm not doing that. And then they labeled her transphobic, and then Disney clipped her because liability.
Hold on a second. Gina, what was the last name? Okay, got it. Let's see here. Federal lawsuit with Lucasfilm and Disney over firing former from The Mandalorian. The lawsuit funded by Elon Musk. Terminated expressing right-wing views on social media.
Because she didn't want to put her pronouns.
Wait, hold on. Include the treatment of conservatism. She compared the treatment of conservatives to the prosecution of Jewish people during the Holocaust.
Okay.
Disney, in their defense, argued that they had a constitutional right to not associate with her artistic expression of speech. Listen, it wasn't because she quote unquote she wouldn't put her quote unquote pronouns in a bio. It's because she was out here being anti-Semitic. This is what she was saying.
Wait. Aren't a bunch of people pro-Palestine that are democratic saying?
I don't listen. Why are you trying to pivot? Hold on. No. Can you go back to admit? No. You're pivoting. Can you go back and admit that you lied, or either you were just wrong? One of the two. I
was wrong. I'll give you that one.
Cool. So she was not canceled because she was quote unquote unwilling to put her pronouns in her bio. So yeah.
So speaking of like the anti-Semitic, like, do you think Kanye West is anti-Semitic?
Yes.
Do you think that like during
Kanye West literally calls himself a black schnazi? So I'm a little confused as far as why that.
Yeah, that man's wild. That man's wild. So what are your opinions about like the people who are pro-Palestine that are holding signs and saying maybe the mustache man should have finished the job? Like,
are you giving me these weird like one-off that you might have seen somewhere in the fringe part of the internet?
Well,
or are you saying,
it's always
can you actually cite a concerted like protest or something, like, you know, the No Kings rally? Were they doing that at the No Kings rally, or, you know, the People's Sick Day or anything? Can you give me like an actual organized event where this happened?
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
You stopped talking on my end.
Yeah,
okay.
I stopped talking.
What were you saying?
Speaking.
No. Like it froze.
Oh, okay. I was saying, is this an example of a fringe, like end of the internet type of deal that you're speaking to, or can you give me a specific example of when and where this happened? Like, let's say an organized event like the No Kings rally or the People's Sick Day or any other protest. Like, where can I find this actual claim that you're making so we can verify this?
Yeah, I have to pull it up. Like, I don't have all this stuff. I don't have it sitting with the reservoir. Yeah.
Well, it seems like you're making like wild accusations and you're just kind of pulling them out of thin air, even though like there's no substance behind them. While he's doing that, W's in the chat for Dora. Dora sent a $5 YouTube super chat to say, "Pop, party of PDF files. Happy weekend, Santana and chat." W's in the chat for Dory. Thank you so much for that $5 YouTube super chat. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so at Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. It's the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. With that being said, I need everyone locked in for me. The actual live is right. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and get more people in, but I need everyone locked in, doing all the wonderful things. If you could, let's keep knocking out these gift goals and tapping the screen. Let's get the likes up to 75,000 likes. Let's get the shares up. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not looking for... Oh, did he skedaddle? Not the skedaddle. Holy smokes. All right. I guess there's that. Anyway, yeah, I guess, guys, get in the box if you're a Trump supporter. We need to get into it more. I would love to get back to the point of topic, which the point of topic is, why is Trump supporters okay with the person they support, Donald Jimothy Trump, turning the United States into a military state? Team Broncos, Angie. Can I call you Angie? Ange? Ange? I don't think she knows that she's here. I'm going to drop her down. Guys, again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking to speak with Trump supporters. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Bellon, I think that I've spoken with you before, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you are a Trump supporter, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How do you feel about Donald Trump trying to turn the United States into a military state?
What's that?
How do you feel about Donald Trump looking to actually turn the United States into a military state?
I'm unaware of that. Are you speaking about what's happening in D.C.?
Well, D.C., but also multiple facets, right? Whether we talk about him trying to take over D.C., the increased ICE raids. Hey, did you see that literally they sent the
actually, if you don't mind, I want to talk about this the immigration policies.
Sure.
So like you said, we've spoke before. Hear me out. You're gonna like this. Okay. Like we spoke before about the immigration policy, right? And I've sat down. I'm still a Trump supporter. Okay. These are just an added thing that I disagree about now, since the last time we spoke on this live. Okay. I do not agree. I do not agree with it anymore. So I did some calling around and some asking around to very close people of me, family and friends and whatnot. And I'm hearing story after story about someone I used to know, 5, 10, maybe 15 years ago, who's been here for 30 years. You know what I mean? And they're being deported. And I don't really know. I don't agree with that. I can't agree with that. That's, in my opinion, inhumane. You know what I'm saying? If they're a criminal and they're illegal, I mean, it's only right.
Undocumented.
Right? Undocumented. Can we agree on that? Legitimately, if they're a criminal, terrorist, criminal, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, no, I think that if they're a criminal, then they absolutely should be deported. Okay.
Now, the people that I've heard of, that just yesterday I was at a buddy of mine. I won't say his name. He's a snake guy. He's probably got 60, 70, 80 venomous snakes. He's a snake handler. Okay. Some of these people in the live have probably heard of him. He's been on America's Got Talent. He's been on the Jackass movies. And I've known this guy since I was born. Well, he had a helper who's been, and I always thought he was legal, man. He spoke clear English. Honestly, I thought he was born here. You know what I'm saying? And he's been here for 30-something years, married to a white woman, got kids, yada, yada, and they just deported him. And I just can't stand for that. I don't agree with it. I think immigration, a border and deportation is good in some cases, but for someone who's established here for the last, there's people who's been here for 80 years, you know what I mean, who came here illegally. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's just completely wrong. And I'd have to agree with you on the cases you were making the other day. I've been trying to get on this live now for the past 3-4 days to tell you that.
Well, I apologize. Sometimes I don't do the best job as far as swapping people in and out. But I guess the only thing that I have is
what I'm saying is I'm definitely saying the immigration policy that the Trump administration has established, in my opinion, is a complete fail.
But see, you know what the problem is I have about that?
What's that?
They literally said they were going to do this beforehand. I know people tend to focus on when Trump was talking about, oh, we're going to get the criminals out and da 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 da.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But he also talked about
to be a little bit more transparent, we were lied to.
How? When?
In a lot of cases.
When did? Hold on.
Lied to.
Because I agree that Donald Trump lied about multiple things, but his actual plan for mass deportation, he didn't lie about that one.
Well, he didn't lie about it. I'm just thinking what he did lie about is because his whole backup for his immigration policy is get rid of the criminals and get rid of, deport. You know what I'm saying? And half of that, he's deporting people who, in my opinion, have a right to be here. And he lied because, if I'm not mistaken, he said he's not deporting anybody who's trying to get due process or in that process.
So this is the thing, right? Donald Trump, you literally heard him say the loud parts, and you didn't pay attention to the parts that he whispered, because he said all of it. One of his actual initiatives, not only this term, but his first term, was to slow the process of legal migration into the United States, right? We're not even talking about just undocumented immigrants. We're talking about people that legally entered the United States. Like, that was a part of his platform. That's something that he wanted to do.
Someone in there all they're telling me that I voted for it. What I voted for was to get rid of the
hold on, Bellon. Listen, one, it's me and you, we're talking. Two,
yes, sir.
Let me finish this point. Donald Trump wanted this, right? He wanted to not only slow the process as far as people getting in the country, but he wanted to deport a bunch of people, legal, quote unquote, illegal, like all of that. He didn't care. He wanted to get them out. And by this sheer method, numbers, and everything that he was yelling, for some reason, you guys thought that there were 20 million undocumented immigrants in the country, which there's not. It didn't make sense why you guys would believe that. But Donald Trump said that he wanted to get all of them out. He made it known. You didn't pay attention to like the quiet parts, but he made it known. But then this is like the really messed up part, Bellon. Like, you didn't have this empathy until someone that you know and someone that you're fond of was actually affected.
Well, I've always had the standpoint, if you're established here, there's no sense, and you've never committed any criminal offenses. You've got a clean record, yada yada yada. Maybe you're in the process of getting citizenship. In cases like that, I think it's bullshit. I ran behind getting rid of the criminals.
But you put Colonel Sanders in charge of Colonel Sanders in charge of the chicken coop. You put Colonel Sanders in charge. Why would Donald Timothy Trump, a felon, a literal felon, a criminal, why would he worry about getting criminals out? You know what the funny part about all of this is? Donald Trump has deported people at a lower pace than Joe Biden. And the only reason that he's even been able to deport people is not because of his ICE raids. It's not because of his quote unquote crackdowns. It's because he's literally going after people that's, doing things the right way. He's sending ICE to people who are going to their court cases, right? He's literally sending ICE to job sites. And how do you think that Donald Trump knows, the Trump administration knows where the undocumented immigrants are that are on those job sites? How do you think they know that?
I'm sure they received intel about it.
They did. There was some specific intel, but they didn't have to actually dig from the intel. I'll give you a hint. It came from inside of the house. The IRS, they pulled the actual IRS information of undocumented immigrants that were paying taxes, and specifically targeted those undocumented immigrants that were paying taxes. That's how I'm a feral. That's how they actually were able to target those undocumented immigrants.
And these are people who are established, and that's what I'm saying. I don't agree with that. That's what I'm saying. My point of view on it since 8 months ago has changed. On immigration, these are families, and these are stories that I'm hearing from other people, from 3 families down the road, the next door neighbor.
Well, we were telling you guys this before the election. We literally, like, this is the thing though. Like, we were saying all of it. Like, we were yelling at the top of our lungs, like that he was doing that. We literally. He fucking called Puerto Rico. He had a comedian called a comedian who did his rally called Puerto Rico a floating pile of garbage. Donald Trump said that immigrants, not undocumented immigrants, he said immigrants are poisoning the blood of America. He called them vermin. He called them vermin, and he called them vermin and said they were poisoning the blood of America. He literally said all of these things.
For someone who's lived in Puerto Rico.
Please don't try to defend that line.
I wouldn't go back. It could have just been the area I was in Puerto Rico. Okay. I was in the hood of the hood when I lived there, dude. I mean, that's just my standpoint.
So, Bellon, let me keep it funky with you. All right, I'm gonna keep it. Hold on. I'm gonna keep it a hundo.
I'm agreeing with you, dude.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna keep it a hundo with you. Let me read this off, and then I'm gonna speak to you from the heart. W's in the chat for Jesse. Jesse sent a $3 donation. Says, "Sup, Santana? What up, cousin Jesse?" Hold on, Bellon. Do you hear me talking? 1 second. Jesse says, "What up, Santana? Can you ask DJ a question? If you voted to get illegal immigrants out, what is Trump's plan to make immigration more effective? Trump had nearly 10 years to come up with a coherent and effective immigration plan. He only had concepts last year." And want to say anything about that? Okay, never mind. W's in the chat for Jesse. Jesse, thank you so much for that $3 donation. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Guys, keep power tapping the screen. Keep power tapping the screen. We are going to, if you look up at the top, if you see the word follow, you're not following me, go ahead and follow the account. We're not getting any real push right now, but we have to power through it. So if we can knock out this daily gift goal, if we can tap the screen, it will force us out to the FYP. It will force us out to get more push. So if you haven't sent your daily heart me, go ahead and send it. It's only 1 coin. I need everyone actively engaged so we can actually make sure we break through the limitations that we have. So go ahead and do all the wonderful things. Send your daily heart me, tap the screen. DJ, you're on mute. I'm sending you a request to come off mute. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, perfect. DJ, I'm gonna just say this.
What's up?
You voted because you were good with racism and you thought the racism was going to affect the people that you didn't care for. And now the racism has affected people that you care for. And now you got a problem with it. That's where we are.
I don't really necessarily know if I can bring racism into my point of view on this subject because
again, like you literally, the way that you just spoke on Puerto Rico, right? And the way that you specifically, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. The way that you just spoke on Puerto Rico and the way that you were specifically talking about those quote unquote undocumented immigrants and or quote unquote illegals, like all of this, it screams white supremacy.
What did I say about undocumented immigrants? I say that I don't agree with it anymore.
No, I'm talking about before.
I told you I don't agree with it anymore.
I'm not talking about right now. The point is, when you voted, you thought that these harmful things were going to happen to people that you didn't give two shits about. But now there's someone that you kind of give a shit about, and you're like, oh, this is fucked up. Like, you don't see the problem with that?
I mean, I feel like it's more of a come to your senses kind of thing.
But why did it have to get to this point when literally we were screaming these things at the top of our lungs before? You voted alongside the Klan. You voted with the Triple K. You voted with the hate group. What?
What do you feel about the past? Can we change it or not?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't dwell on the past. I don't dwell on the past. And literally, I want you to understand right now, I'm not even dwelling on the past. What I'm actually doing is addressing the past reasons and trying to get you to see a different perspective. Because hold on, because again, listen. You started off saying
the case.
DJ, you started off saying I still support Trump. Those were your first words. I still support Trump.
Yes,
that's the part, right? That one.
Yes.
So it's not the past. I don't care that you don't agree with certain things that he's doing. You still support Trump. And we've been telling you, like, all of this shit is fucked up, but you are only seeing now that, this one thing is kind of fucked up. No, it's all fucked up. And we've been telling you this, but you can't see it because it's not affecting you. But when the things start to touch you, then it's...
See, I didn't say that. I didn't bring up everything. I brought up immigration.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling you that all the things that he's doing is fucked up. You think it's just the one thing. I'm telling you everything.
What besides immigration, what do you think is the next best fuck up?
The fact that he's looking to take away rights from people.
What rights?
Multiple rights, whether it's rights to bodily autonomy, whether it's rights to actually love who you want to love and marry who you want to marry. Win, are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I don't think Win realized.
No, sorry, not a Trump supporter.
I'm gonna drop you down. Whether it's the right to love who you want to love, I mean, like literally, there's someone seeking to have Obergefell overturned, right? So you have bodily autonomy, you have the right to marry who you want to marry, you have the right to actually serve your military and even be compensated for serving your military, right? The way that they're purging people, transgender people out of the military, and people who serve for 13, 15 years don't even get their retirement pay. Like the fact that they're trying to gerrymander and remove the ability for people to actually vote. Like it's all of it. There's so much. You know, he wants to do a mid-decade census and not include undocumented immigrants so they can actually redraw maps and districts and take away electoral power.
I've heard about that.
Are you good with that?
I was just made aware of it yesterday, but I didn't do any research on it.
But are you good with it?
Taking away people's rights to vote? I do not. So here's my opinion on that. And this goes back 15 years. Okay. There's obviously, if you're a felon, you can't vote.
But
right?
If you're a felon, you can be the president of the United States. Don't forget that one. Anyway, keep going.
Well, hear me out. Okay. And if we're all going to be honest, I don't know if anybody remembers Vivek Ramaswamy. I can't say his last name.
Ramaswamy.
I liked him. I liked him.
Why was he kicked out of Doge?
I understand that.
But why?
Doge has definitely got their hands in the money that's being
but why?
pulled in.
But why? Huh? Why was he kicked out? Brown man bad.
Yep.
You know that's why JD Vance will never be president.
What's that?
You know that's why JD Vance will never be president. Shout out to E. She said that first, and after she said it, I was like, holy shit, that's true. JD Vance will never be president. He'll never win the Republican nomination because he has a brown wife.
That's crazy. I mean,
it's also true.
I mean, Obama had a brown wife. I mean,
Obama was a black man. And he was a Democrat.
What's that got to do with anything?
And he was a Democrat. JD Vance is a Republican.
So you got to be black and Democrat in order to be.
What I'm telling you is that the Republicans, the people that vote for quote unquote conservative values, would never vote for a brown woman to be the first lady. They wouldn't do it.
So
W's in the chat for cousin Jesse. Cousin Jesse sent a $3 donation and say, hold on, DJ, you voted to get trans women out of women's sports, claiming they're too strong and simultaneously saying that they're too weak to serve in the military. Please make it make sense. You're absolutely right. They're a walking contradiction. Guys, W's in the chat for cousin Jesse. Thank you so much for that $3 donation, guys. If you want to support Santana Speaks for You, Santana Speaks for You, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. If you're over on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Hit the like button. We should have at least as many likes as we have viewers over on YouTube. Hit the like button. And if you like to support the live, you can send a YouTube super chat and I will read that message out. Anyway, go ahead.
So back on the getting elected because your wife is brown. What do you feel about if Byron Donalds was to run for presidency?
He wouldn't win. Not only would he not win, not only will he not win, but Byron Donald did all that tap dancing and shucking and jiving and whatever, and he didn't even get a position in the cabinet. Donald Trump didn't even let him sniff DC. Like, didn't even let him sniff his administration. You think that he's going to win the Republican nomination?
I think he could. I'd vote for him.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way.
I mean, I'm going to vote for him for Florida.
Anyway. Oh, got it. So DJ, you can come back if you want. We'll try this again. YouTube, hold tight for me for a second. TikTok, we're gonna go ahead and hit a quick restart because we got a restriction on the live. So if you could go to my page, watch my video I just posted. It's like a minute and some change or whatever. Go check that out. It's the video that I posted from last night where I had to end up breaking out a tinfoil hat because the guy tried to tell me that somehow Biden wasn't president. Anyway, go ahead and just go there for half a second. We're going to hit a restart. I'll come right.
Causing Congress to not update our laws, which means we struggle to address the modern day problems.
You're a better man than who I spoke to about this same thing. And I do believe you're spot on with educating people on that stuff. And I really think you should push that. I don't want to tell you to say you're Democrat or Republican because either or, just push.
All right. Hey, hello. Let's knock out this high bears. Let's do the intro again. I feel good. Guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get all the look, protect the live. Let's lock in.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts like lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Great stats will get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah, step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Hey, better know the stuff so you can't be real. Step in, don't you wanna?
Sparring with Santana.
I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right, or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Yeah.
Step in
if you dare. Get hard like a punch in the air.
Hey.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah. One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna sparring with Santana. Step in, you can get hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna
Sparring with Santana.
Yeah, this ain't a safe place. This a flame space. Step in, don't you wanna
Sparring with Santana. Guys, welcome back. Rolly, thank you so much for the share. Thank you so much for the shares, but you don't want to spam share. It will hurt the live. We're good. Thank you so much. Guys, welcome in. Tap the screen, share the live out, do all the wonderful things to let the TikTok know that we are in the building. We had to hit a quick reset, but we are back. Guys, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. Get in the box. I'm glad you like the tinfoil hat video. Listen, they're always making me break out the tinfoil. It's wild. They're weird. I don't know. Anyway, guys, if you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are looking for some debates. We are only looking to speak to Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you support Trump, get up here because I need to know, how are you good with Donald Trump turning the United States into a military state? And when I say that, guys, please understand, I say that because he literally is trying to take over DC, right? There's that. He's increasing the ICE raids. They're looking to jail politicians. Hell, he's having dinner with dictators today. He's with Putin as we speak. I wonder what, is it Krasnov? I wonder what he's talking about. I wonder what they're talking about. Anywho, also, they're purging troops. We understand it. But listen, MAGA, Trump supporters, you got an out. You absolutely have an out. Kamala's right. Trump supporters, if you're willing to get up here and say Kamala was right, no harm, no foul, we can go on about our day. Do it. Be brave. Be bold. Have some sense of pride, right? Pride in your country. Don't be a traitor. If you support Donald Trump, you're a traitor. You're absolutely a traitor. Be better. If you support Donald Trump, you believe in fascism, racism, sexism, classism, all of those, but also you believe in his authoritarian rule. So you can just, again, admit that Kamala's right and get on the right side of history. Guys, listen, I was thinking about this. This is something I was thinking about. And YouTube, you're going to love this because I think I'm going to do this as a YouTube only live. So if you're not following the YouTubes, make sure you do that. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is going through the history of MAGA, right? And talking about how MAGA evolved from the Tea Party to who they are today, and how Trump supporters not only will embrace hatred and ignorance, but how they're going to be looked at through the eyes of history. Because history has its eyes on you, MAGA. It literally does. But for some reason, you guys don't understand what's happening. You guys don't understand. You don't get it. You're the bad guys in this story. He's your president until 2029. Cool. Hey, DJ, get in the box and tell me about it. Get in the box and tell me about it. I'm going to go ahead and send you a request. And also, I'm going to go ahead and mute you because you don't get to yip yap in my chat. It doesn't work that way. You must be new here. DJ.
Hey.
Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
Okay. DJ, I'm not going to go through the whole introduction piece because, what, do you know who I am?
I've never heard of you.
Awesome. Santana, sparring with Santana, all this good thing. DJ, you said he's your president until 2029. If he makes it. Regardless, does that make you happy? And hold on one second. Whoever this is, TikTok, whatever. Hey, I'm assuming that you are a Trump supporter. I'm sending you a request. You're getting muted like you're spamming alligators in the chat. You're weird. Get in the box. DJ. So are you happy with what Donald Trump is doing?
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever seen a president do everything that he said he was going to do. Maybe not everything, but he's actually doing what he said he was going to do. And people are surprised.
What is he doing?
Well, he ran on, I can name him off the list if you want me to.
I can too. Yeah, go ahead.
He ran on fighting ISIS. There is no ISIS anymore.
When did he run on fighting ISIS?
That was his platform when he ran in 2015.
No. I'm talking about in 2020.
He doesn't have it's the same agenda. It's the America First agenda.
No, it wasn't. He literally ran on different things. There's things that he ran on it for some reason that you guys like to talk about that he didn't even talk about. Like, you guys still talk about the wall. He never talked about the wall. His actual premise and platform is completely different from 2016 to now. Like literally, I know both platforms.
Not true.
Okay, cool. So tell me, when did he run in 2020? When did he say anything about quote unquote getting rid of ISIS?
That was in his first term.
Okay, cool. You understand that not only was that 2017 to 2021, but there's been another president 4 years, and then we're back here. So let's think about now. We're talking about now because you're right. He wasn't trying. He was thinking about turning the country into a military state back in his first term, but he didn't do it. But he's literally doing it now. So let's stick to where we are.
What's the question?
Are you happy with the things that he's doing? You said absolutely. He's the first president to do the things that he said he was going to do. I said name those things. So tell me, what did he run on in 2020 that he said he was going to do that he's done?
Ending forever wars, upholding law and order, protecting the Second
war?
Amendment.
No. One at a time. Don't try to shotgun it. What forever war did he end?
Wars in the Middle East.
What war in the Middle East did he end?
We had a peace treaty.
What peace treaty?
I can't believe you haven't heard of any of this stuff.
Oh, I know all of this, and I'm telling you, you're still trying to talk about his first term, and I'm not going to allow it. So what peace treaty? It's the Abraham Accords. That's what you're talking about. And the Abraham Accords was not a real peace treaty. Hey, if you are friends with someone and you sign a quote unquote peace treaty that say, hey, we won't be enemies, is that a real peace treaty? Like if you're already good with someone, are you really creating peace if there's already peace?
Yeah, you are.
You're not. Anyway, you're still talking about his first term and I'm talking about this term. Try again.
He's finishing what he started.
No. I need you to be specific because again, we're talking about this term. You said that he's doing the things. I said, do you like what he's doing right now? You said, yes, I like what he's doing right now because he's the only president to actually do what he said he was going, what he ran on. I said, cool. What is he doing that he actually ran on? And now for some reason in 2025, you're going back to 2017. I don't want to go back. I want to talk about what's happening now. He's turning the country into a police state, a military state.
You don't want to have a conversation, do you?
No, I want you to give me a real answer and stop trying to go back. You keep trying to reach back into the past. Talk about now, bud.
What are Democrats going to do to get your vote in 2029?
That's still not my answer.
What is their policy?
Why are you pivoting? No one. Why are you trying to leave Jimothy?
That's why they lost.
DJ,
I know
you're floundering.
I'm a
DJ,
Democrat who voted for Trump.
DJ, hey, lock in, bud. No one gives a shit about your pivot to the Democrats. No one gives a shit about your pivot to 2029. We're talking about here today, right now. Donald Trump is turning the country into a military state. You said that you liked what he's doing. Let's talk about Trump today, bud.
Talking about how bad Trump is not going to help you guys win in 2029.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about 2029 when we might not have 2026? Again, bud, I need you, DJ.
Trump all day.
Yeah, exactly. Look, you don't have anything. Go ahead and run because you're a coward. You don't have anything. You're a coward. You're a coward, and you don't have anything. You know for a fact. You know for a fact that he's not doing anything. You came up here lying. You came up here hoping that I was going to let you do, oh, well, he did this in the past. And what about this? And what about that? You knew that you didn't have anything. And so now you're ready to run because you don't actually know anything. So DJ, either nut up or leave. DJ, nut up or leave. Give me something that and he left. There's that. I'm sorry. You can't sit here and lie. You can't sit here and lie. You can't do it. I fucking refuse. You want to talk about 2017. I want to talk about today. You want to talk about 2029. I want to talk about today. That's what happens when you hold Trump supporters' feet to the fire. They can't do it. They can't do it. You know for a fact that your vote is crippling the country. That's all you got. You have the fifis in your tum-tum and you don't know anything. Anywho, guys, W's in the chat for Jesse. Jesse sent another $3 donation. This was from earlier. He was saying, I was trying to tell DJ before the live got cut. Byron Donalds and Wes Hunt both have white wives. There's no way in hell MAGA will allow Byron Donalds to run for president on the Republican ticket. Exactly. There's no way. Also, W's in the chat for Cabin over on YouTube, who sent a $9.99 YouTube super chat to say Trump might be setting up a way to cancel midterm elections by claiming a crime emergency. Listen, we understand. We get what he's trying to do. That's why people like governors like Gavin Newsom, what Gavin Newsom is doing, the way that he's actively fighting back is super important. Like the reason why he is so important is because we need people pushing back on Trump. Susie, are you a Trump supporter?
I'm sorry, I went in. I didn't mean to.
No worries. Are you a Trump supporter or no?
No.
Okay. W's in the chat for you, Susie. All right, I'm gonna drop you down. So I saw someone in the chat put TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, and I'm assuming it's a Trump supporter who is trying to make an insinuation that we have TDS. Guys, I made a whole video about it. MAGA, you have Trump derangement syndrome. It's you. It's literally a diagnosis of you. You infatuate about him. You twist and turn to defend him. You put tampons on your ear to pretend that you were pew-pewed in the air like him. You wear diapers when you say that he wears diapers. You do the little weird dance. You buy the gold shoes and the MAGA hats. You chant for Trump 2028. You allow Donald Trump to get away with not releasing the Epstein list. You validate him and all of his fifis. You have TDS. It's literally you. You're weird. And you know why Trump supporters are so weird? if I can be honest, since they're not getting in the box at the moment, if I can be honest, okay, cool. Showing my TDS. Hey, look, you know what else I'm gonna show you? I'm gonna show you an option to get up here on the panel or to get muted, because you know what? You don't get the yip yap in my chat. You don't. You don't. You don't. I've never met a bigger group of keyboard warriors in my life. You know how they always scream, well, if there's another civil war, you libs are gonna lose. But you guys are scared to get in the box. You think that we're really gonna lose. You are scared to actually have a conversation. That's why one, you stay in the chat and run your mouth. And then two, when you actually do get up on the panel, you slur, you crash out, and you run. But we're supposed to be scared of you? You have the emotional regulation of a toddler and the intelligence of a puppy. No one's scared of you. Also, no one's scared of your daddy. Period. So there's that. W's in the chat for Brenda over on YouTube, who sent a $2 YouTube super chat to say they sure are whiny considering their quote unquote team won. Yeah, Stacy, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. The point that I'll be honest, Trump supporters, I bet you were boring as shit in 2015. I bet you Trump supporters in 2015 were all wallflowers. You're just a triple K of the liberal world. Okay, cool. Hey, contrary warrior, I'm sending you a request to get in the box and I'm muting you because you know what? No one gives a shit what you have to say from the comments. Again, you're super bold from the comments. Get in the box. You're super bold from the comments. Get in the box. It's exactly what I thought. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You know why? Does anybody know why they're not going to get in the box? Chelsea, thank you for the sub. Sweet honey, thank you for the sub. You know why they're not going to get in the box? Because they're a bunch of bitches. For the quote unquote alpha male community. For the party of strength. For the party that said that they will take back their country. You're a bunch of snowflakes. You're literally a bunch of snowflakes. You get hurt when people call you names. That's why you crash out when people say you're a racist. That's why you crash out when people criticize Donald Trump. Because you're snowflakes. All you do is whine. Back to my point though. You literally in 2015 had to be the most boring person on earth. The reason why you ride so hard for Donald Trump is because he saved your life. Donald Trump gave you a personality. Donald Trump gave you an identity. Donald Trump gave you something unique. Donald Trump gave you something that was different. Donald Trump gave you culture. That's what it is. That's why you ride so hard for Trump. Because in 2015, you were just Jake from State Farm. But today, you're MAGA. Make America great again. You won. You own the libs. Guess what, though? You're still just Jake with State Farm and a stupid red hat. Not a cool red hat like mine. That's all you are. That's all you are. You can pay for school, but you can't buy class. That'll always be you. And you're scared. That's why you won't get in the box. W's in the chat for Lindsay. Lindsay sent a $5 donation saying, not Jake from State Farm. Listen, they have no personality. They are the worst people. They are. They are. W's in the chat for Cousin Jesse. Cousin Jesse sent a $3 donation saying, brother, I've been trying to get into combat sports, boxing, Muay Thai, and a little grappling over 15 years. The biggest beeps I've ever encountered were Republican/MAGA men who wanted to be quote unquote tough. They fold quicker than steel chairs at pro wrestling events.
What,
I
that one
absolutely
guy's
believe
eyes? Yeah, it was weird looking.
Ryan, are you a Trump supporter? Ryan, are you a Trump supporter?
No.
I don't think Ryan knows that he's here.
Ryan, no, sorry. Sorry, bro.
No
Love
worries.
you, man.
I love you more, bud. Dropping you down. Also, W's in the chat again for Cousin Jesse, who sent a $2 donation, said they don't want to claim that anyone who's not MAGA has TDS. Weren't they the same group of people that were complaining and bitching about Biden for over 4 years? The hypocrisy with these people is ridiculous. Listen, they're still yelling, what about Biden? What about Biden? Joe Biden will forever be their boogeyman. It's insane how they hold on to Joe Biden. MAGA loves Joe Biden more than they love Trump. I mean it. MAGA loves Joe Biden more than they love Trump. That's the truth. W's in the chat for I think it's pronounced Annie something, and bigger. It's a long YouTube name, but W's in the chat for you. Who sent a $11 euro to say, I like your soapbox. Thank you. Sometimes I got to stand on it and preach from the pulpit because they at times refuse to actually get in the box. But Trump supporters, get in the box. I'm looking to speak with you. Looking to speak with you. Trump supporters, request up, only get in the box if you're a Trump supporter. Keith, are you a Trump supporter? I don't think Keith knows he's here. All right, Keith, I'm gonna drop you down. W's in the chat for Murph. Murph sent a $5 donation over on YouTube Super Chat to say, love your content, brother. Murph, thank you so much. Oh, guys, listen, yes, $11 euro. Listen, YouTube is super international. When I tell you people from like Switzerland, as a matter of fact, if you are on YouTube right now, drop where you are in YouTube. Drop what country you're watching from. Guys, when I tell you like YouTube is super international, like really international. And also, I think before I started the live, we were like 140 followers away from having 6,000 followers on YouTube. If you're not following me on YouTube, go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit the follow button on YouTube so we can go ahead and get up to 6K. Let's see here. Canada, I do not believe you're watching from North Korea. Don't lie to me. Don't gaslit me. Australia. LP, I don't think you're a Trump supporter. LP, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I don't believe that. You've been hanging out for a while.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
I don't believe that. You've been hanging out for a while. I've seen you in the chat.
Yeah, I'm a Trump supporter, but I'm not MAGA.
Combination.
I support him. In a different way. No. I support him in a way where I support him going to jail for everything that he's done.
All right. Yep. I appreciate you. I remember you. Guys, again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are looking for some debates. I know MAGA is scared. You're in Nova Scotia? That's wild. Guys, I see you, Trump supporters. I see my mods sending you a request to get in the box, but you're too scared. I'll make a deal. Scotland, I see you. MAGA, I'll make a deal. Trump supporters, I'll make a deal. South Africa, okay. Here's the deal. MAGA, Trump supporters, get in the box, and I will let you talk about Joe Biden, Barack Obama, or Hillary Clinton, one of the three. Also, I won't be mean. I will coddle you. I will address your feelings, and I will speak softly. I won't be scary. MAGA, if you request up, I won't be scary. Get in the box. You can talk about all of them, and I won't be scary.
You can't talk to them nice. You gotta curse them out. Don't be nice to them. Hell no. Don't be nice to them. Curse them out.
Don't listen to him. I'm a very nice guy. Listen, MAGA, if you get in the box, we can talk about the fifis in your tum-tum. I'll let you say what about Biden all you want. We can talk about Hillary Clinton's emails. We can talk about Barack Obama's birth certificate. We can talk about Joe Biden's auto pen. We can talk about Nancy Pelosi's stocks. We can even talk about how Bill Clinton's on the Epstein list. You can have all of it. Yeah, we can talk about Hunter Biden's laptop. Who else is giving you that type of deal on TikTok? Yep, we can talk about the Russia hoax. We can talk about the phony felonies. We can talk about how Donald Trump really doesn't have 34 felonies. I'll let you do that. Trump supporters, if you get in the box, we can do all of that. I promise you I won't be mean. You want to talk about Willie Brown? Yeah, we can talk about Willie Brown. As a matter of fact, for all the non-Trump supporters, drop it in the chat. What else do we want to let them talk about? What else do they get to talk about? What else do you guys want to let them talk about? I'll let you guys pick. Let's extend an olive branch. Yep, it was a hoax. Oh, yeah, you can talk about the Keystone XL pipeline. You can talk about the ACA, the FBI, January 6th, Obama investigation. Oh, black fatigue. DC, Kamala Harris, Jack Smith. Oh, yeah. The fact that Kamala Harris that Kamala Harris didn't win a primary. Oh, yeah, you can talk about, hey, MAGA, if you get up here, you can talk about not only, I'll give you a 2-for-1. I'll give you a BOGO. Who don't like a deal? Bitch, it's a BOGO. Who don't like a deal? I'll give you 2-for-1. If you get in the box right now, I'll let you talk about DEI, and Black Lives Matter. It's a BOGO. If you get in the box right now, you can talk about DEI and Black Lives Matter. With the black man. Doesn't that sound fun? I don't know. Someone over on YouTube said throw in LGBTQ. I'm not giving away that much. That's a lot. You want to do all three? That's a lot. I can't do all three. I can do two. I can't do all three. That's wicked. Rolo, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
That sound is like really loud. And also you have an echo. I'm gonna mute you for a second. Listen, this is what I need you to do. Can you swipe out the app? Don't leave. Just like swipe up like you're going to check a text message and then come back. Yeah, I think he is, Purdy. I think that's what he's gonna have to do. All right. I'm gonna send you a request to come off mute. Are you on Bluetooth? Oh, that's super loud. Are you on Bluetooth? And you still have an echo. I guess that one didn't work out. All right, let's try the troll account. Hey, Doug, are you gonna slur?
No.
You promise?
Yeah.
You pinky promise.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as you pinky promise, you can stay. Doug, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm curious why when debating abortion, you always use special pleading.
AB. But you're not a Trump supporter?
No.
Okay, then why'd you request up?
Miscarriage and AB are the same thing. The only difference is intent. If more people realize that, especially in debates, they would probably abandon their position.
I have a question though, and like, yeah, I mean, there's different forms of quote unquote AB, whether you talk about miscarriage, whether you talk about C-sections. Yeah, I get all that. But also, if you're not a Trump supporter, why would you request up?
Because why not?
Because I've literally been sitting here saying, hey, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Like, why wouldn't you respect my boundaries? You don't think that's weird?
I think it's weird that there's no space for enhancing debates on the debater side. There's no room for people that are on your side to help you.
You know you can start your own live, right? It's free to start a live on TikTok. All you gotta do is get people to like you enough to actually follow you. And also you'd have to get off your troll account.
Sure.
You have to get on your main account. How many followers you got on your main account?
What about the accounts trolling?
Yeah, I mean, it's a troll account.
I don't have a main. This is my main account.
This is your main account? Okay, then go work on this one. Go find 500 followers, and then you can actually start your own live. Did you know that? It's actually free.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Have a good one.
You know what's also free besides starting your own live? Mind your own goddamn business. That's free too. You should try it. You should definitely try it. What up, Rick? Man. Oh, bingo, we got action. God damn it, Joe. What's up with the background noise today?
Oh. How's that?
Oh, it's better. It wasn't just you specifically. It was like the last couple of guests. Everyone's had like the background noise. All right, Joe, what you got? Which one did you come up to talk about? Because literally, I did say, are you up here to take advantage of the BOGO?
Nah, I don't have to.
You don't want the BOGO? You can get the BOGO.
Nah.
Okay. Well, listen, I open up the floor. You can talk about whatever you want. You can go Biden, Trump, Kamala Harris. I'm sorry, not Trump, Biden, Obama, Kamala Harris. You don't even got to talk about Donald Trump. Which one you want?
I'll go with the Trump DC takeover first.
Okay. So you actually engage in the background. Let's do it. Joe, what do you think about Trump turning the United States into a military state?
That's not what he's doing.
Tell me what he's doing.
He's cleaning up the capital city of America.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be, I would say, a stark difference in where our capital is than many other cities who have the same problems. It should be cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
It should be more safe.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be something for everyone to be proud of,
mm-hmm.
especially the leader of our country.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I agree.
Okay. And
but I'm not done.
Cool.
He's not doing any of those.
Oh, okay.
What would you say if I told you that this is all performative? Just like Donald Trump working at McDonald's, just like Donald Trump driving the trash truck, just like Donald Trump saying that he was going to end the war in 24 hours, just like Donald Trump bringing groceries out and having a press conference, just like Donald Trump having those big ass cue cards. What if I told you, Joe, this was performative as well?
I believe it is. But
then
the thing of it is, it's a battle that he can win because the most nonpartisan subject, in America is fighting crime.
No. Hold on.
Everybody.
I disagree with that part. I disagree with that part. I disagree with it. I thought you were saying in the sense of like it's going to be a PRW for him regardless. The reason why people don't agree with this though is because of the way that he's quote unquote going about it with actually deploying the military and deploying the FBI and then taking over the DC police. Like that's the issue that people have on it. So it's not, it's just a winning topic with crime. People care about how he's doing it.
Well, the actual presence of the military, which is most of their duty, is going to deter crime. This is all about crime prevention, not apprehension.
It's not, though.
Hold on. Not apprehension, not prosecution. It's about prevention. So these men who will visibly be across the city will deter people from doing things that they would do had the presidents not been there. It's very simple. You see, you liberals,
hold on. Before you get on your soapbox, let me speak to what you just said. Like I would agree with you if there was more to it, but the reason why I can't is because one, crime is down, right? Not only specifically in DC, but across the country, crime is down. But two, the reason why I say it's performative, it's because of the routes that Donald Trump currently has them patrolling. And Donald Trump literally have them patrolling the safest parts of DC, the parts that already have even lower crime rates than the whole of DC. They're running in the same pattern, doing a circle around the safest parts of DC. So technically, even if you wanted to do what you were saying, which I do agree, like there might be some deterrent if you actually did that in the parts where there were quote unquote more crime, where it's a higher crime area, and then you actually sent them to those areas. But he's literally got them circling in the actual safest areas within the Capitol.
Well, do you know what the biggest defense is against catastrophe? It's prevention. So obviously, he doesn't want the crime rate to expand into these places where they definitely shouldn't be. The police are going to handle the crime where it already is, but he's preventing crime, just like I told you.
But he's not.
And again, it's common sense.
Yeah, and Kay just called it out. There's definitely over policing, and that does drive to more.
There's no such thing unless you're a criminal.
There's absolutely such thing.
There's no such thing unless you're a criminal.
Hey, no. Joe, super simple. Stop and frisk.
That's not what this is.
Joe, no. You said there's no such thing unless you're a criminal. But hold on, Joe, come on now. You said there's no such thing unless you're a criminal.
I'm speaking under the guise of what we have going on right now.
No.
Oh yeah. You can't You can't go back
Joe,
and blame Donald
you made
Trump
a
for
blanket
stopping
statement.
frisk.
I'm not blaming Donald Trump
on.
for. Hold on. Hear what I'm saying, Joe. Hear what I'm saying. I'm not blaming Donald Trump for stop and frisk, even though he is someone who advocated for stop and frisk, bringing it back and making it a nationwide thing. What I'm saying is, I'm saying that's something he said he wanted to do when he was running for president.
Y'all are on a bridge too far. Period.
What are you talking about, Joe?
The delusion.
Joe, literally, Donald Trump talked about it in 2024.
The delusion y'all have.
Joe, did Donald Trump talk about it in 2024?
Has metastasized to every aspect of your life.
Joe, did Donald Trump talk about instituting stop and frisk nationwide in 2024 while he was campaigning for the office of the presidency?
Did he institute it?
I didn't say he did. I'm saying that he was a proponent of it. He literally advocated for it.
Did he institute it? You have to go there.
Joe, what does that have to do with the point that I literally just made?
It has to do with everything.
How?
I used to drink lattes. I don't drink them anymore. Listen, man. I know.
All I'm saying, Joe, all I'm saying is that Donald Trump talked about how he wanted to actually institute stop and frisk nationwide. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that he did it. I'm not saying that it's a thing today. I'm just saying he said that he wanted to do it. But the bigger point is, you said that over-policing is not a thing unless you're a criminal. And I'm telling you, we have specific data to show how over-policing has been massively harmful. And even more so, stop and frisk is a great example of over-policing. And hell, you can even talk about exoneration rates, right? It's definitely a thing.
Over-policing isn't a presence. It's an act. It's asking people for identification. It's impeding their everyday life to be questioned, detained.
It's profiling. And that's
absolutely.
Hold
on. These people are not doing that. These people simply have a presence.
They haven't done it yet. They're running a serpentine pattern.
You see what I'm saying? You have to speak into reality. Reality is right now what's going on.
Okay, cool.
And
what about what they're doing with ICE? Because ICE has a presence in DC as well. Is that over policing? Because literally they're doing that.
No, I'll tell you why. The sanctuary cities have left many of these migrants high and dry, because it's like this. I can have a buddy who's gotten in trouble and the police are looking for him. And if I say, man, you can come stay at my house. No police come around here. You can go do what you got to do and come back and stay. The problem is, the legality of it is the police are still looking for him. And if they know he's in my house and he's wanted, they're coming there. And if it's in the right context, I'm going to be part of it. So I'm saying that to say this. Democrats know.
Joe, you're absolutely taking the bridge too far. I let you get your no. You have to stop, because I let you get your analogy off, and I'm telling you why your analogy is not right. Your analogy is not right because they're not looking for a specific person. They're not coming to DC saying, we're looking for Joe Schmo. We know he's somewhere in DC. Let's go find Joe Schmo. They're literally going to DC and say, where's the brown people? That guy looks like he doesn't belong here. That guy speaking Spanish. That guy doesn't look like he actually was born here, that he's quote unquote legal. That's the difference. They're not looking for someone specific. They're looking for people in general. And with looking for people in general, they're casting a wide net. Let me read these two off real quick, and then I'm gonna give it to Hector. W's in the chat for Shay, who sent a $2 YouTube super chat to say Joe Mama LMAO. And then W's in the chat for Just Alpha, who sent a $5 YouTube super chat and say, it's not about reducing crime. Caller, I myself am about to join the Army National Guard, and I can tell you that it's about authoritarianism and force. It absolutely is. We've been screaming at the top of our lungs. W's in the chat for the YouTube donations, guys. If you'd like to support the live, you can do so at Santana Speaks for You. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio, or you can send a YouTube super chat. Hector, Joe's here.
What's going on, my fellow milk dud brother? Did Joe say metastasize?
I shaved.
Hey.
I shaved. Ain't not clean? Ain't not clean though. Anyway.
Baby's bottom smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Did Joe say metastasize?
He did say metastasize.
Well, I want to make sure. I can confirm it. I wasn't too sure, because they be saying we lying. Joe, did you say metastasize?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you two questions, Mr. Joe. The first one is, what does metastasize mean?
It's spread it beyond control.
Spread beyond control. I mean, close enough. All right. Second question. Spell metastasize.
Listen, I don't have to spell anything. I said it. You understood it.
I don't remember telling you to spell it.
So
I don't
it worked.
remember telling you. I remember
Stop
asking
thinking you're smart.
I remember
because
asking
you're not.
you. I don't remember telling
You're
you.
not smart.
I mean, you really don't want to go down that road of smartness. I just
Of course I do.
Can you spell it though?
You're some young boy who never got an ass whipping before. You've never been chastised by
I'm a young man.
Your mama kept your face greasy and you couldn't play outside with
my mama didn't want me to be dry.
Hold on, Joe. What's with the cry shot? Where are we going with this, Joe? I'm getting uncomfortable.
Yeah. I don't know where we go. I'm going wherever you want to go. Okay.
Only started with violence. I just asked him to spell a word he used.
No, I ain't starting with violence. I'm just telling you, you have been through nothing, and that's why you're ignorant like that.
I mean, I've been through quite a bit. You don't know me, but that's you can keep
okay.
Listen, I just think it's real funny.
When you was 10,
I just think it's. I've literally owned the PlayStation for 6 months before I sold it to work. But anyway, listen.
Okay.
I just think it's crazy how you came for my intelligence when you don't know me or what I'm about. As you proceed.
Well, I hear you talking.
Joe, hold on one second. Joe, hold on one second. Let him speak.
That's all.
Joe, you gotta let him speak. Hold on one second.
I sound like I think
you sound like a dick.
I sound like a dick?
Yes.
I didn't even cuss you out yet. That's crazy.
No, it's not. I'm not cussing.
I'll tell you what, Joe. I'll tell you what. I like to give the people what they ask for. Since you say I sound like one, I can be one from this point. So since your stupid ass want to talk shit and insult my fucking intelligence as you proceed to use words that you can't even fucking spell, I think that's hysterical. Okay. You want to continue to be a stupid ass nigga? By all means, continue. I don't know. No. You can continue to be a stupid ass nigga. That's fine by me. But I proved the point.
What's your favorite Tech 9 song?
I don't have a favorite Tech 9 song.
Of course
I don't listen to.
Of course
you can pivot to Tech 9 because you don't know how to substantiate any points. That is great to me. So here's what's going to happen for the rest of this live, stupid nigga. You're going to continue to say a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to ask you questions on said BS. I'm going to ask you questions on said BS. And instead of actually addressing the points, you're going to ask me questions about Tech 9. You're going to pivot to Biden. I already know how this conversation is going to go because I asked you a genuine question. You proceeded to crash the fuck out. I think that's hilarious.
Oh, that was hard. That was hard. Holy smokes.
I feel like I chose peace,
Spencers.
I feel like I chose peace. I came up here. I was nice. I was civil. Then he came for my intelligence.
Yeah. Joe, do you want to have a civil conversation with Hector? Joe, I'm going to send you a request to come off mute. Joe, you want to have a civil conversation with Hector?
Sure.
Okay. Hector, you got it.
So are we resetting?
Yep. And I'm going to give you the floor for half a second.
Got you. Complete reset. Complete and total reset. Hi, Joe. How you doing today?
All right.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, Joe, why do you vote for Donald Trump?
Because Donald Trump is a willing servant of the American people that has wielded the Constitution to keep people like you in anger and I love it.
Willing servant to the American people. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's start there, because the Constitution one, I'm going to be honest with you. The Constitution, that's too easy for me. I don't want to wreck you like that just so far. So let's do willing servant to the people. How has Donald Trump served the American people, in your words, so far in this administration?
Well, constitutionally, he was left the baggage of this mess of immigrants.
All right, Joe.
And
All right,
it is
Joe. That's the
his
second
total
time.
purview. Hold
That's
on,
the
you
second-
asked me a question.
I know. I'm just doing a quick little interjection, and I'll let you finish. That's the second time you used Constitution. I'm trying to be nice. I really would prefer it if you would avoid that word, because if you say it again, you're going to make this too easy for me. But keep going.
Well, he has constitutional powers as the Article 2 elected executive of the United States of America, and obviously he has total purview over deportation.
Got you. Can you tell me which one of the amendments in the Constitution is Donald Trump violating? I just want to see how honest you are.
I've heard
Which one?
some that y'all said he did. The
I don't want to hear heard
like
or opinions, right? Can you tell me which one he has violated since taking the Oval Office?
I can't tell you which one he violated because I don't think he did.
It's been 8 months, and you can't tell me one Constitution amendment in the Constitution that he's violated.
Oh, and look, I know who you are. Are you and Santana related?
No, outside of brotherhood, for being black. What?
Okay, what happened?
He asked if we're related.
I just see the chat saying "wow," and there's just a lot going on.
Well, I gave him 3 chances not to say Constitution and use constitutionally, because I said if you do, you're going to make this much easier, and he refused to. So now we're getting to the Constitution, and I asked him which one of the amendments in the Constitution has Donald Trump broken so far, and he said, "I don't know of any. I don't think he broke any." So that's where we're at. Oh shit! Where'd he go?
Not the skedaddle.
Not the skedaddly do.
That's a Santana original.
He just kept saying Constitution. I said, please don't do it. Please don't do it.
That's wild. W's in the chat for Jesse. Jesse sent a $3 donation saying Joe was on Erica's live saying that same talking point. Joe, can you name 3 policies from the Republican/Conservative Party over the last 25 years that has helped move society forward and progressive in any manner?
Oop.
Jesse, this is the problem I have with Jesse. Jesse keeps giving like these Trump supporters these Herculean tasks, right? Like you said, he said 3. I say 1. Like, ain't no way in hell they're gonna get 3 because they're not gonna get 1, but he say 3. Like, what are we even doing? W's in the chat for Jesse, though, guys. If you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Santana Speaks for You, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link tree in the bio. Also, if you're over on YouTube, you can send a YouTube super chat. Hector, you got time?
I got a couple of minutes before I gotta go in this place and do this thing.
Okay. Ice Cream, are you a Trump supporter?
No, it was an accident. My fault.
Is that your real voice?
God damn.
No, bro, I accidentally put some voice changer shit on my fucking phone and I can't get it off. I don't know what it is.
Ain't no way.
No, it's not my real voice.
No, I mean, there's no way you put the voice changer on and now you can't get it off.
Bruh, I don't know, man.
You ain't got a lot to kick it, bro.
Is this Erica? I bet this is Erica.
I ain't trying to kick nothing. I'm a supporter, man. I'm just trying to watch.
Hold on. I'm sending Erica an invite. I bet you that's Erica.
I bet you ain't never seen Erica and Ice Cream in the same room.
Exactly.
Together.
Hold on, Ice Cream. Don't move. Erica, get up here. That's Erica. Yeah, look. Look, the fucking teacup. You think we don't know? You think we don't know?
With Kiana.
You ain't fucking slick.
Santana, I was literally on the phone with Kiana.
No,
I was on the phone. Oh my God, Birdie, thank you.
I still don't trust it. I still feel like you did it somehow.
I didn't do it. It's not me. I'm on the big green couch.
It's that magic, Santana.
Hey, ice cream, say skedaddle. Ice cream, say skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
That's fucking Erica. Erica, why you muted?
Why are you so ridiculous,
You're trying
bro?
to play me.
Who's this live?
So,
It made me
No
live.
fucking way.
why are you so ridiculous, dude?
Where's Liv
Like,
at?
I literally can
Somebody,
turn the
yeah,
camera
where the fuck
off.
is Liv? Somebody go get Liv.
Liv, get
is
in here.
busy.
No,
It's
he's not.
Liv.
Busy trolling us.
Then who is it? Is it Kiana? Somebody
No,
go get Kiana.
I literally was just on the phone with Kiana.
Tell her to get in here then.
Did it get fixed? Do I sound different now?
Yes, you do.
Look, I told you. I got some new app shit. I don't know how it works. And then I was recording my shit on Snapchat. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And
I still don't trust you. I still feel like this is somehow Erica right now.
We're both talking at the same time.
I don't know how she's doing it, but she's still doing it.
It's not me. And it's not Kiana.
You think you can pull the wool over my eyes, Erica?
I've done it a gazillion times, but not this
No
time.
fucking way.
Not this time. That is hilarious. Like, what's
man,
happening?
I'm at work. I'm just trying to listen, man.
All right, I'm gonna drop you down.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you having me.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Erica, don't do that shit again.
I didn't do anything. I don't know why you always blaming me like that. I hope you get some inboxes about misogynoir. Oh, it's always the black woman. Why has it be the black woman?
Because I think you did it.
I didn't do it, but that was funny. That was like so funny. Hold on, I gotta send Hector something.
I also have to make this point. So I literally just got done Googling metastasize. And I want to tell y'all why. Not because I didn't know how to spell it, because I decided to spell it before I did it, but because I wanted to make sure that I was right in how I spelled it. And it sounds, or it's spelled exactly how it sounds. So for any future stupid Negro that wants to come up on panel and use words that he can't spell and define, remember me. That's all.
Yeah. Erica, turn your voice changer on.
I don't even have the soundboard hooked up.
Yes,
Santana.
you do. Turn it on.
No, I don't. Look, I'm not going to show my face because absolutely not right now. But look, I'm literally on the big green couch right now. Like, see, like where I'm on the big green couch. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Wait, no, not my face. I'm serious. I don't have the soundboard turned on. It's over there.
I don't fucking believe it.
You said say skedaddle. Oh wow, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for the love. Y'all are awesome.
We should have asked the last person to say all right.
All right.
We should have said, have him say, okay. Okay.
Okay.
And he didn't fucking do it. Okay.
Listen, I do say all right and okay a lot. Okay.
Now she finna replace all right with okay.
Yeah. All right.
I do say it. All right. Okay. Bye.
I got therapy in 12 minutes. So.
All right. Good day.
Look at that. A black man getting his brain right.
Yeah. Listen. I am not the easiest person to deal with. My therapist laughs at me, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Like, she literally laughs at me. And I always I didn't know that was funny.
She be laughing as she writes the notes.
She literally be laughing at me. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's 50-50.
It possibly is. All I know is I'm not paying her to laugh at me. I don't know.
Either, you can start another TikTok account, stand-up comedy, or you may be batshit.
I don't know. This one is already hard. I got responsibilities. Hector, you want to do the outro?
Yeah.
All right, let's fucking do it.
Bailey said, laughing at you or with you.
Box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts like lies get left in chain. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this ain't Warzone.
Guys, that's not Mr. Potato Head, that's Hector. I know, yes, they're one and the same. Mr. Potato Head is Hector. Also, W's in the chat for I'm sorry, Shay. W's in the chat for Shay. Shay sent it was a while ago. I apologize, Shay. Hold on, let me get back. W's in the chat for Shay, who sent a $5 donation, says, Santana, you're funny. Please don't go bald. Listen, I'm only funny because I am bald. Like, the funnier I am, the more I lose my hair. There's that. Also, W's in the chat for Shay, who sent a $2 donation, say, wait, my other donation. And then also W's in the chat for Jesse, who sent a $2 donation. Joe seems to have some knowledge. 8K knows a little bit about a little bit, so he could easily get us some policies. Yeah, I disagree. Anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here. I might be back tonight. Let's see what's happening. Or I might run through these TikTok streets. I might go shake my ass on the panel. How about that? I don't know. I'll figure it out, though. Hey, guys, make sure you hit the follow button. If you're not following me, hit the follow button. That's the only way that you will make sure that you see me if I do come back. Hit the follow button. I'm going to go to therapy because everyone needs it, and shit's on fire. Anyway, guys, I love you all so much, guys. Thank you for the likes, the taps, the gifts, the shares. Hector, I need you to come off mute. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for being amazing. And as always, peace.